It's Tennessee's wild side that makes you wanna go. Find a natural way of living, waiting just outside your door. Every day's a new adventure, and it's right before your eyes. Spend a little time on Tennessee's wild side.
Happy holidays, everyone. I'm Janet Ivey.
And I'm Bill Cody. Welcome into a very special Christmas edition of Tennessee's Wild Side.
We begin our Christmas report with breaking news.
Sightings of Santa Claus in Tennessee have been confirmed. Tennessee's Wild Side has learned that Old St. Nick has been in our state on a secret mission.
We'll have an exclusive live interview with the man also known as Kris Kringle later in our show.
Sources at the North Pole tell us that the secret mission was partly a recruiting trip for reindeer to pull Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve. It's a little-known fact that reindeer are actually being bred right here in Tennessee. And while we have no evidence that any of the volunteer variety of reindeer can fly, Wild Side guide Alan Griggs tells us these creatures certainly display the kind of magic that brings on a warm Christmas feeling.
'Twas the night before Christmas, a night like no other, when little girls' dreams turn to toys or maybe a little brother. The dreams of that night we long to remember and hear, of Santa visiting good boys and girls, led by his group of brave reindeer. On Dasher, on Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, on Sugar Belle and Silver Bells. Wait a minute. Santa hasn't called on Sugar Belle and Silver Bells, at least not yet. But they're ready and able, that's a sure bet. Safe and secure in their own pen, ready each day for Christmas to begin.
They're very curious. Anytime anybody comes out even near it, they're out watching to see what's going on, just like a kid is.
PHILLIP and Esther Lee, the proud owners be. The work doesn't bother them. I can't speak for you and me. Yes, reindeer are beautiful, as these pictures reveal. And just so you know, they are very real.
One of the biggest questions we get is, do they fly? And then the other one from the adults is, are they real?
Once you recognize that reindeer are actually real, you can see the resemblance with our whitetails here in Tennessee. After all, there are members of the deer family, but there is one big difference. As you can see here, Sugar, a female, has antlers, a fact that would be confusing for some Tennesseans.
You see, reindeer, male and female, have racks, a fact that might stop us Southerners dead in our tracks. A female deer with antlers is certainly strange. And why aren't Sugar Belle and Silver Bells at the North Pole to roam and to range?
Good morning.
How did these reindeer get to Tennessee? Ah, now there's a yarn. So listen closely and you will hear how Sugar Belle and Silver Bells got their own barn.
One evening I was sitting at home and I was watching television, and a program came on TV about a lady that lived on a farm, and she had a huge herd of reindeer.
And I came home from work one afternoon and walked in. My wife said, "Phillip, I know what let's do. Let's get some reindeer."
And I was just fixated by this program.
My first thought was, "Sweetheart, anything you want."
I kept thinking about it, and
Both of you are hungry this
a couple of days later, I mentioned to it again because it just was on my mind.
I thought she was either kidding or just making one of those comments off the wall.
I knew that he still wasn't very serious about it, but I was, so I went on the internet.
I had to go up to the grocery store to pick up something, one of the little quick marts. There was a truck there with a trailer. As I walked by, I looked over in it and there were reindeer in it.
And so that was kind of like an omen that we were supposed to have reindeer.
Found out where we could get them, what we needed to do, how to pick good reindeer. Decided to move to Tennessee, bought our reindeer, and here we are.
Everything just fell into place, so it was like it was really meant that we were to have reindeer. That's what we were supposed to do.
Quite a story from two who credit destiny with a new kind of life. A surprise, yes, but a pleasant one. Maybe each man should work so hard to please his wife. For Sugar Belle and Silver Bells, the future is indeed bright. A good home, and the smiles and joy of all those who marvel at their sight. From childhood, they capture our imagination, the stories handed down from generation to generation. Reindeer are real, that fact is true. And maybe within our hearts, this Christmas season, Santa is too. I'm Alan Griggs on Tennessee's Wild Side.